This week on stage.
Sizzla Colonje as he rises to his own occasion. In Kingston, Jamaica. Update from son of Bounty Killer, Major Myjah. Who is Randa Lee? For starters, she's an offshore artist inspired by Ninja Man and Lady Saw. All coming up right here on our stage and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be back.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
This is where we meet Randa Lee, an offshore-based recording artist who draws inspiration, believe it or not, from the likes of Ninja Man and the former queen of dancehall, Lady Saw. Right now, right here on our stage, Randa Lee. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wow. Ninja Man. Hold on, don't tell me it. Just speak to you. So you're based in the US?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been in the Middle East?
I've been there for 20 years. Roughly.
In the US?
Yes.
Yes, but you were born in Jamaica.
But I was born in Jamaica.
Where in Jamaica?
Senton.
Senton.
Yeah.
And so you started to music here in Jamaica? Or?
No. I mean, I think as a kid, you know, when you sing stuff, I always knew there was something a little different about me. I would hear the song. Obviously, I don't know the words, so I would just kind of rewrite it in my head and sing it that way. But, you know, growing up with a whole bunch of kids in the household and stuff like that, it was just tapping eyes. You know what I mean? So you kind of just cut that, and I didn't really do it for maybe like 2 years, you know? And then in about 5th grade, I was like, I don't know, I think I want to try to write. I tried writing. My dad heard me, and he was like, do that again. I did it again, and he was like, you can sing. And I'm like, I can, you know?
Really?
He's like, yeah. And then around 7th grade, he was like, why don't you try DJ? And I'm like, I don't want to. He's like, no man, just try. If you don't like it, you know, that's fine. I tried it, and I was just like, this is what I love. Mixing the singing and the DJing, this is for me. So that's kind of where it all started.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, and did you achieve anything special during that time, that period of it? At school or on any platform, you did anything outstanding?
No, during that time, I was just doing this in the house. I was terrified to perform.
Yes.
I'm extremely shy, extremely reserved. So it was more so performing for my dad, you know, my mom, and then it kind of went over into performing at church, you know? And once I got the okay, and, you know, from the church folks, like, Shabbat, you know, that for me, I was just like, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So the shyness is gone now.
I wouldn't say it's gone.
Clearly, it doesn't seem like it's still there.
I wouldn't say it's gone, but through my music, I'm kind of able to be everything that I want to be. So when I'm writing, when I'm performing, it's a whole different person.
Yes.
A completely different person. You know, my team, they always say, once I give you the mic,
Yes.
I know I'm good. Before that, it might be kind of like a little...
So the music energy came alive in Jamaica.
Yeah.
When did you leave Jamaica?
In 2004. But my dad and my mom, they made sure that I came back every summer.
Oh.
You know, they want to make sure like my culture is there. Even to this day, we take it very personal if somebody's like, oh, she Americanized, she American. No, I can switch back and forth. I can speak English if I need to, you know, fluent English if I need to, but at my core, I love Jamaica. I don't ever want to lose my accent, none of that. We can't go back and forth.
Yeah.
A little English, patois always. Yeah.
Yes. And how do they receive it where you are as an artist?
Like overseas?
Yes.
The reception is good because the thing is, Jamaican music, you can't hide it. It's everywhere.
Yes.
And overseas, everybody want to be Jamaican.
Okay.
Everybody.
That's what I thought would be the answer, because
Yeah.
it's an asset, really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially in the arts, in the culture, and the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good that you're able to affirm that.
Yeah, it's well received.
Uh-huh.
Well received.
And so aren't you dabbling in American music as well?
Yeah. I kind of wanted to mix it because obviously I want a sound that's for me.
Yes.
You know, and because I do live abroad, but you know, my culture and my heart is based in Jamaica. Like, I don't want to do just R&B or just pop, but I also don't want to be put in like a category. Like,
Yes.
she's a dancehall artist, she's an R&B artist. You know what I mean? I want to play around with music. Yeah. So I'm playing around with a little pop, R&B, reggae, dancehall. However, I always make sure that dancehall is at the root, the foundation for it. You know. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a plus.
Yeah.
You won't have another competition in there, out there in the US for that. You won't have that because it's deep in you, clearly.
Yeah.
And you're on the right path from there. So you have a track now that the people must wondering, I wonder what she sound like.
But telling them, I take it very personal.
Yes.
When somebody says she's Americanized, you know, or anything like that, I'm a born Jamaican, will always be a Jamaican. So, you know, with this song, like you say, reggae will never die. So with this song, I was driving home from work one day, just feel like, I want to hear some reggae, you know?
Yes.
Played a rhythm in the car, and I'm just like, all right, me at home, I'm like, me I vibe out to this, you know? Vibe out for a little bit. I'm like, let me keep driving. Something's coming, you know? Play around a little bit, came to mind, and I'm just like, sweet Jamaica. I'm like, all right, well on. Sweet Jamaica, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what does everybody say about Jamaica? We both say. You know what I mean? That's how they have us. They love it, but, you know, they say that, so it's just all right. Sweet Jamaica, I dem me born, I dem me raise, I dem me grow. And me nah brag, me nah boast, but me feel say the world need to know. You know, and I'm like, all right, let me keep this going. So that's how we have this song.
All right, let's listen to it right here.
Watch this. Sweet Jamaica, I dem me born, I dem me raise, I dem me grow. And me nah brag, me nah boast, but me feel say the world need to know. Me love my people, me love the food. Nobody mention the nice brown stew. Love the shop, them way out the panic corner. You think they're up, but we just walk a little ladder. Cause that only make we stronger. You think they're up, but we just walk a little ladder. Me and my people, them we stronger. You think they're up, but we just walk a little ladder. Out of many one people, small boat, we tell our yes, believe me. Cobra 2-1, Elaine Miss Jackson and the great Shelly-Ann. Them just sweep the track well easy. Shout out to all of them and the achievements. There will be moments when we fail, but must rise again, respect your one blade. Cause that only make we stronger. Your things get up, but we just walk on like a ladder. Me and my people, them we stronger. Your things get up, but we just walk on like a ladder. Cause that only make we stronger. Your things get up, but we just walk on like a ladder. Me and my people, them we stronger. Your things get up, but we just walk on like a ladder.
Sweet Jamaica is the title of that track. You know what I mean? And okay, so that's really sweet Jamaica there.
Yeah.
You're carrying it.
Yeah.
You're carrying
Technical
the sweetness
style,
of
very serious.
Jamaica, my dear. That's
Yeah.
in voice and look.
Thank you.
So yeah, so how are they responding to this?
It's the best response I've gotten.
Yes.
Let me tell you, Jamaican music is the
Just-
biggest. You know, and reggae, the response has been extremely good
In Jamaica.
in Jamaica.
So-
Extremely good.
Okay, so outside of Jamaica, you getting love for it?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Overseas, they listen to reggae music a lot. You know, so like something like this, there's people that I've spoken with that they're just like, I'm not from Jamaica. When I watch the video, I feel like I'm a part of the culture. You know what I mean? Because when people come to Jamaica, they could stay on a resort or anything like that.
Oh, yes.
This is what they want to see. You know what I mean? Gar River, the river that's not in the tour book. You know what I mean? That's the stuff they want to see.
They want to
So-
rap with the people. They
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get their accent. They want to speak to them.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be among the people.
Yeah.
A lot. And yeah, when they do that, they get fulfillment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
100%.
anywhere they go, it's things that they wow. You know what I mean? So okay. So this is your track at the moment that you're pushing.
Right.
So what's your catalog looking like so far?
Oh, it's a variety of music in there. Again, like I said, the foundation is always dancehall and a little bit, you know, reggae mixed in. That would always be the foundation. But I feel like my music, I write it from the perspective of a shy person that wants to be free, right? So when I get that opportunity with my music, I'm gonna talk about everything, right? So when I go to a party and I hear a Lady Saw song play, I have to walk out upon that. You know what I mean? Even though I'm shy. So I make that kind of music. I have a song called Randalee. That's gonna resonate with a certain type of people. I have a song called Greatness. That's for the days when you feel like you're pushing and nothing is really happening. You listen to that, for sure. You're gonna push through that day. You know, I have the first track that I ever released called Hold Me. That was talking about a shy girl that someone is making her be everything but shy. You know what I mean? So my music is like a mix, and everyone can listen to it, to be honest. You could be extremely young, you can be...
So you're piling up unreleased music, but they're
Those are already released.
those that you're
Yeah,
talking-
that I
the
just
spoken
mentioned,
of.
yeah.
Yes, are they unreleased?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of unreleased music that's coming, and again, it's that mixture.
So you're organized for the mainstream, for anything that happened now to you. If everything start going the way you want them to, you'll be ready in terms of your team, your production support,
Yeah, right now-
your marketing,
Yes.
your
Right
management
now,
and so on.
finally, this year, my team is together. I'm pretty solid. I practice almost every day, you know what I mean? So I'm ready for, if there's a big opportunity that comes up, I'm ready for that. You know what I mean? Like I said, give me the mic, and it's done.
Being in the US, is it an advantage or disadvantage?
I think it's a disadvantage.
If you were here, you'd have been.
I think so. Because the thing is, people want to see you. They want to see who they're listening to, you know? They want to connect the dots. They want to get to know you and stuff. So I think if I was here, like with this song that I did, Sweet Jamaica, I went in the streets, you know what I mean? And actually meet people and stuff like that. So it's like they could put a face to the music, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's a bit of a disadvantage. But at the same time, being born here, living overseas, I feel like that too kind of helps in another sense because it gives me that mixture, you know what I mean? So yeah, but it is more of a disadvantage.
Well, one thing they won't believe you when you speak. They will know that you're truly Jamaican and your music is Jamaican.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, so it's more promotion, more exposure, I think.
Yes.
We'll just get rid of that side of it.
Yes.
I'm judging you now, you're okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're a Jamaican, my dear. Want to leave it here. I hope next time when you come to our stage, you will perform for us so we can get the fullness of your talent.
I'll be ready.
Uh-huh.
I'll be ready.
All right, and we were tracking you, my dear. All the very best.
Thank you.
All right, so that's our this segment. Can you tell them where you can be found?
Yes. So my music is available on all platforms. But you can find me on Randalee Official on Instagram and TikTok. You know, just come over so you could get to know me personally and musically and kind of see what else I have in store.
All right, so there you have her, Randa Lee. And still to come, Major Myjah.
One girl alone can drain my energy.
And later,
Some night, some done. Their heart is like ice, waiting to see you fall.
Dada himself, Sizzla Kalonji, and he will be live. We'll be back.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Major Myjah, son of the warlord Bounty Killer, is back on our stage with a career update, including his latest single, Gal Code.
One girl alone can drain my energy.
Major, sir,
Yeah, man.
good to see you back on the set here.
On the rock, like you
On the
would
rock.
say.
All right, sir, so new project. Let's jump into this new project for us.
Well, all right. So let me just clarify a little bit. So like the last time we were here, you know, I did the show at Janga's and stuff like that, and we were preparing to drop a project, which unfortunately never got released.
Right, yes.
Because at the time I was on a label called Rock Nation, and they kind of like folded their business into like just a distribution company. And so of course that kind of like affects your rollout and kind of what's happening. But you know, I think it's just a sign to show like, you know, artists are kind of taking their own career into their own hands now. Like the labels aren't the gatekeepers anymore, you know? You know, it's all about direct to consumer. It's all about talking to your audience and having no barriers in between that. So nowadays I'm on, you know, we talked a long time ago about my fusion into dancehall and R&B from what I do. And you know, this Gal Code, as well as my new songs that will be coming out soon, you know, it's just a step into that light.
Okay. So you're now in full control of your catalog, your intellectual properties, everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like it's a working thing, right? Because you do business with these companies, they spend money. So, of course, you have to maneuver those situations properly. But now I'm definitely in more control of what's to come.
Track that we're about to drop now, is it out yet?
Yes, Gal Code is out.
How it a going?
That going good, man. I feel like Jamaica receive it differently, and you know, people are starting to see. I feel like with me putting out a completely dancehall record called Gal Code, I feel like people are connecting the dots a little bit differently than my other music because it leaned a little bit more R&B, a little bit more, you know, Americanized per se. So I feel like now my audience is, I'm starting to pick up on the Caribbean market and the dancehall market a little bit more.
Oh, good. Well, let's take the track right now.
One girl alone can dream my energy. The girl them love you and them sing my melody. Yeah. One girl alone can dream my energy. Yeah. And we set the pace, say them all have to follow away. Yeah. Oh, we are do it, them I wonder. From we are youth, you know we never drop the standard. This thing in my blood, you know them have to understand that. One general alone and the ground got that. Every girl you see me with them, I forget that one knock. Walk it out the club and then she blow me out the drop top. All night long, she connect by my hot spot. Now she with her man and she a give me beer back chat. Cause you know, no girl, no safe when we are rolling. You know, the code can't break it and you know that. One girl, two girl, we have a contact. Funny back seat and she had a jazz drop. Big black Benz and she love the comfort.
All right. That's it. Gal Code.
That's it.
Well, it is well coded.
You know.
So, how is it going? How is it
It's
going?
good. Well, first and foremost, I want to big up Crowbar Genius and produce it.
Yes.
And then my cousin Davo, who was also played his father in the Bob Marley movie. That's him on the second verse on the feature.
Sick.
So, you know, it's all going good, man. And rest of the day I do the work. And from, you know, so I jump in a dancehall, a real thing. I know I play with it, you know.
A collab with your dad. Killer. Where's that? Now that you're dancehall.
Yeah. R&B dancehall, you know? Fusion.
Fusion. Yes.
Fusion. I mean, it's not a thing that's off the table. I just think it's just not like, me and him have never pressured each other to like make music together. It's just kind of like one of those things of when the time and space allots for it. Like we have music together, but it's just not something that we've released yet, you know? I want to make sure that it's the right song and the right thing that goes into the world when.
Killer is now back in some markets.
Yeah, man.
He's
One
rising
legendary
bigger and
general.
serious.
That is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Proud of him, man. That to me is so beautiful. We spoke when in Miami. I was just randomly in Miami because I've been there a lot more promoting this dancehall song, and my brother just called me like, "Yo, guess where we're at?" I'm like, "What? Where?" Man say Miami. I say, "Yo, reach out foot fast." You know. It's important for me to touch the people that's on this side. You know what I'm saying? That really enjoy the music, really support the culture and the cause. And Miami, of course, is a huge hub for Jamaicans, as well as the whole of the East Coast. Some of us kind of did more in Miami, Jamaica, New York, Canada, Toronto. So.
Aren't you being called under pressure by mainstream to come back and do and write for them and so on?
Yeah, I mean, there's always that pressure. It's actually one of the biggest things that keeps me torn, like with where I want to be and my current situation as far as like my location. Cause you know, it's an artist thing, they're around the world all the time. So
Yes.
it's a normal thing for me kind of go missing still. But I just think like right now is a time to just be focused and locked in. I'm really locked into fusing R&B and dancehall, and part of my calling is to bring people into our culture. I feel like Caribbean music needs to be in every global conversation, in every worldwide music conversation, you know. I just entertainment in general, like, you know what I'm saying? We are one of the most influential, if not the most influential countries per capita. So I think it's just kind of more, I'm here for my calling more than I am here for like the business of it. Even like to the Rock Nation thing and my Instagram getting banned and all different type of things that's been happening. I feel like God just has been calling me to be more influenced by, you know, my calling. One of the biggest things that has been kind of like a deflating moment for me recently has been the banning of my Instagram, which is like, a lot of people might laugh and say, oh, that's a petty thing, right? But this is something that's very serious, I think, to me and for a lot of creators, artists, entertainers, comedians, whatever you may be, especially the smaller artists and the smaller, entertainers that put very, very hard work into their creation. We spend money, time, marketing, monetization, trying to build our brands, and we put our trust in these platforms. And, my situation right now with Instagram being banned, as that was one of my biggest places where, I drop music and my fans are there. One of the biggest places for me to connect with my audience has been Instagram, and I built that through tours, through real in-person interactions, and building up my platform, for it to just be taken away and there's no real discourse, it's all AI and you can't really get a hold of anybody. And so I think like these companies need a little bit more accountability as it relates to.
But no, they don't say why. No.
They told me child exploitation, and they told me nudity, which anybody can see. I've never partook in any of these things. These are very damaging things to a man's career, very damaging to a man's name who, I've built. And I built my career on nothing but music and talent. Like, people don't know me to be mixed up in things that I'm not a part of. I don't jump in anybody's business, I'm gonna put out things there. I'm gonna do certain things, say my father a certain way, and my mother a certain way. I'm born and grow a certain way as a man first before anything. So it's kind of like a big letdown for say the companies them kind of don't business about the smaller artists and the smaller people. Them no business about nobody. And me as a man who have connections and can reach out to certain people, and all when that's failing, then what do you do? If I'm a person that has those type of connections from my industry, career that I've built, what happens to the man who doesn't? What happens to the newcomer, the man who's been building his thing and doesn't really have as much to outreach, So I this is happening to like hundreds of thousands of people all over the globe. So I just wanted to come on here and just let it be known and put it out there, and to let people know that like you're not alone in this. It can be depressing. It can be like mentally challenging to deal with this, especially if you're a younger creator. Yes. But you're not alone, and the fight is there, and there is a class action lawsuit that's going on right now. So make sure you tap in. I've just been more on my TikTok, and like I said, I drop more music and get the people what them love and what they want. But I feel like it's a very serious thing that needs to be acknowledged.
How can people reach you now on the TikTok?
TikTok is my #1 platform. I'm on every day. I go live. I'm posting every day. In fact, I was just posting our content recently from 10 years ago to 1 year ago, and just reliving it. Cause when times happen, you just go through the memories.
Yes,
nice. But yeah, TikTok are one of my biggest places where you can find me. And then of course, every streaming platform, on YouTube. I just dropped freestyle on the Storybook Rhythm today, actually. So y'all could go get that, man. Major Myjah on all platforms. MAJORMYJAH.
He's still fighting for his IG.
Of course.
On Facebook, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's even this segment of our show. And still to come.
Some night, some don't. There are artists like ice, waiting to see you fall.
Sizzla, Colonche.
Give me a try,
I don't want to miss those. We'll be back.
stage, so much more than entertainment.
This is where Sizzla Kalonji chats
Sizzla Kalonji nice to the place.
rise to his own occasion on October 19 at Sabina Park,
Jamaica say we make the youth them secure. And
Kingston, Jamaica. It's a celebration of 80 plus albums in 30 years. Right now, right here on our stage, no other than the man himself, Sizzla Kalonji. Sizzla, sir. Blessed love, sir. Good to have you back on our stage. Thank you for coming.
Honored.
Aye, boss. All right, so we want to take time out, Sizzla, to congratulate you on some very important awards that you have been given this year.
Yes.
Humanitarian Award at Caribbean Music Awards 25 is one of them. And also you've collected the key to the city of Lauderhill in the US.
Yes.
Congratulations on those, my friend.
Give thanks.
Blessed love. Yes, I.
Blessings.
And there should be so many more to come your way, brother. With the kind of body of work that you have, boss. 80 plus albums.
Yes.
It's unbelievable, Bridging. So many albums, brother.
Yeah, man. There are more to it.
And more to come.
There's a lot more to come.
Wow. Is there one of those albums that you could pick out and say, that's my favorite as the creator, the artist, Sizzla Kalonji?
Well, first and foremost, from the first get-go, it was Praises Jah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But to add to that, I would say the real thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a standout for you. But which is the most popular, though, in the space, in the world?
I would say the real thing. They're all being played, but that's the most played album, based upon my knowledge, based upon the type of songs on it, and the social commentary reaching out to the world of people and the fans, something where people can relate to throughout their daily activities. Yeah.
It is said that most of your work, you just make up a song and do it. No writing, no pub, anything like that. You just unleash and it's a song. Is that true?
Yeah, naturally. It comes natural because this is what we live.
Yes.
We've been faced with the everyday struggle. Yeah, we've been faced with the whole challenge of the system, trying to get through, trying to be properly educated, to get somewhere in life, to set an example where your family can look towards you because they got great expectation of this person coming in the family, make us better, give us a good sight where in which people can really refer to a person like that. It gives quality and etiquette and standard to the family. Mm-hmm. So from the get-go, you just got to be perfect, and that's what it's all about. Do it good one time, and you'll be good.
And you're mentoring some you're always mentoring artists, young artists, rising artists, existing artists.
Yes.
And what are some of the things you say to them? How do you speak to them when you speak to, especially the young ones?
Said to me by our great forefathers and mothers, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because we always refer to Marcus Myjah Garvey, because Marcus Myjah Garvey is the forerunner for us, one of the greatest black man, the greatest prophet. So you can read Marcus Garvey's, philosophies and opinions. We always refer to Prince Emmanuel because he had set a foundation coming from Bakawal with the ancient Rastafari. That's where culture sprang from. I'm always making reference to His Majesty and to any other great musicians, great icons, because that's the path we need to follow right now. They've set that path for us, so we need to set a path for the future generations coming. I'm always making reference of myself also, because if you can't speak of yourself, being humble, based upon what you've learned, what person had advised you, then you can't give a better way in life in trying to let someone see the pathway, because they've been faced with the same struggle you've been faced with today, and our parents been facing those struggles. So it's just the same culture, same folklore, same coming right up, the same psalms, the same proverbs that's being mentioned to us. So you just think good for yourself and think for others also. You have an idea, I don't really think I should keep the idea for myself. I share it with other persons. Yeah. I might have this idea and it's not going to be manifested now. Give it to someone. See what can, become of it, and that's just about it. Each one teach one.
Well, boy, I've heard your name from the mouth of so many artists. It's one of the icons they look to for inspiration in music. And it's good to hear what you've just said there. the music is rising, many of us believe, reggae dancehall in the world. Where are you on that? Do you agree with that?
Yes,
Do you
music
see
is
that?
naturally, music is apparently 75% of our life. You know what I mean? We go to our beds, listen to music, we wake up, listen to the music, and that's a part of our culture. We use the music for just about anything, for advertisement, to do business, to culture, just about anyone, to send a message, to keep the spirit of the party, you know, going for the party goers. But I personally, the music for me is to reach out to souls, to spread the love of Rastafari, to help enlighten the people and shine that light that is embedded within us all, and to let them know that we can use the music to do so many things and yet make an income from the music. So my duty is to contribute to the great legacy being left to us from persons like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and the list goes on. So we came here, we saw something, we weren't the curators for it, we're merely the inheritors for it. So naturally we should add to the legacy so others can come and bear up the fruit also.
Yes.
Never stop.
Never stop growing.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you haven't been?
Yeah, I haven't been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but then again, going to these places, it's based upon the shows I'll take. And I don't just go about taking shows, because whenever time I'm giving a promoter a show, it's like I'm giving a percent of the nation to that person. So for me, I don't just go about doing tours and doing shows like that, no, because for me it's really personal. It's very sacred and secret for me with the people, because naturally you just have to accept as an artist, just call it a spade. The people, they are your bread basket.
Yes.
So I don't see why I should be giving away the bread basket. What I'm going to use to feed the people. And some persons want to do music, getting into the music, they're not just for the culture. They're not for the principles and precepts being set and what we're defending through the music and in the music. They're for some other, you know what I mean, motivation which is not aligned with us. For me, the music is real serious. You have people suffering, and the only way out is through the music, whether you're going to dance, it depends on the repertoire. Whether you're going to dance, you're going to sing, you're going to be a dub poet or something. That's the quick and honest way to make money to take care of the family, to send kids to school. So it's very important for us to maintain that legacy and that principle.
Oh, yes. The word comes to the catalog, the reggae catalog, when there's any trouble in the world. People come and listen to reggae for
spirituality.
For spiritual reasons.
Yeah.
To calm their spirit in times when they're challenged, as is happening now in the world with all that's going on in Gaza and in America and them places. People go to reggae and find solace and feel a sense of comfort when they listen to our music. The body of work from the 60s to now is now being dipped into more than ever before.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A lot of us wouldn't have thought that would happen, where mainstream people with them whole heap of music and big market and big money would turn to reggae so often to find some sort of comfort, to be inspired.
Because reggae is being bred from a set of people being faced with the slavery system.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's why them say really a raga music, revolution music, a music that we used to bash against corruption, bash against the system that's really oppressing us. And that's what it's all about from the get-go. Music is to spread the love of the Almighty and reach out to the people of the world and have them in one bond, have them in unity. Music is love. That's the duty of the musicians and the artists. Hence the prophecy, you know, singers and players of instruments, my springs are in thee. So the Most High will tune the whole consciousness of the people, thinking in one, being in one. They're expecting you as a good musician, as an artist, to keep them together. That's the duty. It doesn't matter the genre. Sometimes you might change the lyrics a bit just to please the party goers and to keep the flame and the excitement, but at the end of the day, it's all about uniting the people with the music and giving them a message where they can think for themselves and start doing stuff for themselves.
Regardless of culture or race, when it comes to reggae, there's no boundary bridging. No. That's what we see.
It's a universal language.
Absolutely.
You have persons never been faced with the struggle of those artists in the music, and they're doing reggae music and they're doing quite fine.
Oh yes.
Yeah? So it's not because we're the curator for the genre means that we're going to keep it all to ourselves. It's not like that, or else we wouldn't be singing.
It was never
shows.
that with
Right,
Jamaica's
so
music.
just spread the love. That's where it's at.
Oh yes, it's all about humanity and love.
First.
Humanity, yeah, and that's why so many come to the music to find something when the world is in trouble.
Exactly. Because the consciousness of the culture and the whole experience from the roots of these African people comes out in the lyrics, in the reggae music. And you'll have to notice that Jamaican people, Maroon people, original Hebrew Israelite people, it doesn't matter how many songs you want to have. You'll have to have even one that is conscious for them.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can see this is a people in which they're deeply embedded, is that God-fearing people. Consciousness, that's what they strive from. The sense of thought to develop from the small stage to a greater stage and to share the same thought with others.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Boss.
Yes.
All right, so the new project for you now. This, first of all, before you get into the occasion,
Yeah.
my understanding is that you're working on a new album, is it? Another
Yeah, I'm always working on new albums.
Yeah. Okay. When are we going to get that?
Just about any time now. The last album was recently mixed. Yeah, just need to be mastered. I've been doing a project with Tijan.
Yes.
Grafton, Mikey Bennett's son, because it's a good studio, good era. I've been to Donwood Park Technical High School, so that whole entire era, Vineyard Town, Rallington Town, nice people. And so I just do the duty by making an album in that zone. So Grafton Road. I did an album before called High Grade, and I did another one called Lion Symbol. Yeah, so yet to be released. I'm on a present project now in Miami with Island Vibes with Anthony B, Teflon, Kimani, yeah, and a lot more good artists, Giddy Mani, and I'm on a project right now in Bravo Studio in Trinidad. So anywhere I go, my profession is to make music and spread love to the people. So once there's a studio, I'm going to be in the studio.
Yes.
90% of my time is in the studio.
So when you're traveling, a student about you, I go jump in there.
I'm the walking studio.
Same.
If I could have recorded in the plane, I would have done so.
Yeah.
I record everywhere, anywhere. Because at the end of the day, the formula is to get the message to the people, having the people having that comfort and in their zone where they can say, yes, we're good with this, we strive. You never know what the people thinking. A lot of persons been through a lot of things in their life, and they depend up on the music to set them free. So keep going.
I'm trying to remember if you have ever done an event yourself, like the one you're about to do at Savannah Park. Have you?
Yes, one of my first events is the show kept in Augustown called Repatriation. And I've done an event, Rise to the Occasion, over by Portmore before, but for me, naturally, I don't like keeping shows collected from the people. I'll more do shows out the country, overseas, and tour. Felt more comfortable doing such. But this whole entire project, I was thinking about 30 years, so being brought up by the females.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so they're really thinking. So I just have to get in line and do the work. There's a time when you are an artist, you are the artist, you're out leading the people. But there are other times when the people, they're out and they would like to give you some advice also. So sometimes you just need to be free and let the people lead also. You're teaching the people what they must do. They're very knowledgeable of what's going on. Give them a chance. So, they say rise to the occasion. They chose the venue. So I just work with them.
Well, you are rising to your own occasion and push you to do that.
Well.
Because, it's due, Sizzla, an event celebrating your greatness, boss. Over 80 albums.
Yes.
Over 30 years.
And
just
counting.
30 years. Just 30 years, and you have 80 plus albums.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You deserve that, Reggie. So what do you say to them now? Tell them to come out now, because it's...
Yes, well, rise to the occasion. Sabina Park, the only place to be here is weekend. We have a set of artists going to pass through. It's not like a stage show to the sense, but, he's musician, he's artist, he's Sizzla, so we can't be there and not singing, but it's somewhat a celebratory party for the people. They're celebrating Sizzla, but I'm celebrating the people.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? You can...
that sounds like every artist will be there. From what I know about the relationship we have with artists, everybody will be there. Sizzla.
Well, it's a blessing, felt overwhelmed with gratitude and love,
Yes.
I also want to big up the people and thanking them for being a part of my musical journey. And I hope I can inspire others so they can be even much greater than a Sizzla, you know what I'm saying? Because this is just to love and just to share this talent, because, you know, it's for the people been supporting you, you're not the only person in this field. So I'm just grateful, and, you know, to the level where I'm at right now, I wasn't at this stage. So every day that comes, I just give thanks to the Most High, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, and, you know, you'll see on the social media where you can get your tickets and so on, you know. I'm not fully informed about that part, but I'm here to promote the show. It's October the 19th, Sabina Park. It's Heroes Weekend, and you don't know, all people out, Jamaica, Yard, foreign, just about anywhere. Once you can be there, be there. It's all about you.
That is going to be a blockbuster event. There's no question about that, Sizzla. I hope the system, the government will come out to help to sort of organize the parking and what have you, and can help to make people feel safe about going. But there's no question that you will be getting a massive crowd at Sabina Park, Reggie.
Hope so.
Yes, sir. That will be happening. Oh, come on. Sizzla Kalonji. Wow. And everybody in their music would want to come on and give a strength.
Yeah, because
no doubt about that.
They're saying 30 years of Sizzla, but this 30 years celebration is really significant to a lot of persons, and I'm extending this gratitude also onto other artists. You have artists here who are doing 50 years. You know what I mean? You have some little young artists just do 3 years right now, some person that do just a decade. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm just honored to be a part of the whole legacy of the Naya being the Rastafari, and, you know, being born in the Melanite family. It's good being here. It's the right time to be on the planet and support the people, big up the fans them, you know what I mean? And when I big up my fans, you know, I big up all the artists them and all of the artist fans. Set speed.
Okay.
Because I'm an artist, I work hard to take with other artist fans too, you know. You know, because when I'm on the stage, I need to set an example and bring that spirit, heighten the spirit of the people. You know what I mean? That means one Sizzla is on the stage, you got to be careful. You might lose your fans because Dada are going to work. That's what it's all about. So,
oh, yes.
you know?
That's what we know to be you, boss.
And I want to say much thanks to the sponsors, you know, like Boom Energy Drink, True Juice, Jamaica Tourist Board, Minister of Culture, you know, Entertainment and Gender Affairs, you know, Starlight Productions, you know, a lot of great persons, you know, being a part of the whole event, you know.
That's it. So big up to them. And yes, so where are tickets? Where can they get tickets? Where can people get tickets?
At Genius Pharmacy, Portmore, you know, Kaya Herb House, Kingston and Senton, you know, Fesco Gas Station, Stonehill, Beechwood Avenue, you know, Ferry. Yes, you know, you have Signature Styles, yeah, and Wicks by Grey. And for online tickets, you can get it at risetotheoccasionlive.com.
Yeah. So who are some of the names that are confirmed already?
Yeah, great champions like Bounty Killer, you know. Yeah,
Warlord.
Andrew Touch, Tijan Ninja Kid. Yeah, you know, Iwayne will be passing through. You know, persons like Nadine Sutherland, Jesse Royal, Spragga Benz, Christopher Martin, you know, Ibamar. You know, the lineup is quite fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running a close schedule. We try to get out the premises by a certain time. So we try to keep it in line and have everything purposeful for the people. So just about it, you know what I mean? It's Sizzla Kalonji, you know, from a Sizzla, the people thing.
Yes, and some names you haven't called yet are going to be there.
Exactly.
Okay. So people you heard, you need to get out early so that you don't miss anything. We take a quick break here. When we come back,
Some night, some don't. There are artists like ice, waiting to see you fall. Yes, I'm holding you.
Sizzla Kalonji performs some of his biggest tracks right here on our stage. You don't want to miss that. We'll be back.
Out of the road with an attitude, yeah.
On stage, so much more than entertainment.
And we're back and ready now for a live performance by Sizzla Kalonji, right here on our stage.
Something motivating for you all. October the 19th, it's Heroes Weekend. Sabina Park, meet you there. Okay? Janu, let me sing. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. Hey, hey, hey. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and stack up towards your goal. It's all right. Hey, 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 hey. Tell you now, some people read and meditate, others lose scanty, yeah. Some people are conscious about life, others are panting, yeah. Some people are cognac champagne and brandy, yeah. Babies of ice cream, cakes and cognac candies, yeah. I love herbs and God, good words to summer shanty, yeah. Girls are going to school brand new, and I mean spanking, yeah. Yet we all need education because it's a damn thing, yeah. Hey, 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 if I am blazing, rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. People say so many things just to make a living. Thanks and praise to the King, ever living thanksgiving, yeah. Need no distractions, stay focused, you know it all begins. Kalonji on stage are blessed. Rise to the occasion, look up to yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you. Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. Rastafari. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Give the fire blazing. Give the fire burning. Yes, you got to be strong and be the best you can. I said the world is out there, conquer your fence and don't you wait too long. Yes, you got to be strong and be the best you can. I said the world is out there, conquer your fence. Hey, hey. Hi, how you doing? Long time we haven't seen you. Hope you're able to step down like a good behavior citizen. Nothing to meet, you got to work hard, I'm telling you. Hope and pray for the best, cause I believe in you. Now that is a type of friend that you're thinking you. Thanks for your love in your life, for us being here. There's good enough, some of the world is under bringing you out. Since the lock of the cash out. Yes, you got to be strong and be on the best you can. I said the world is out there. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, ooh. Yes, you got to be strong and be on the best you can. I said the world is out there. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Education after you, that is the very thing. Too much separation and it just ain't doing anything. How you make it do wrong, you make it win for me so many things. Not because you need it to go kill and run for everything. Can I rape the lady, can I teach the little baby things. Love you one and then I get to you, that's how we do it him. And you're the king and king. Sizzla Kalonji on stage and that's how me I sing. Yes, you got to be strong and be on the best you can. I said the world is out there. Whoa, whoa, woo, 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 woo. No, I've been here all days of my life. Whereas to them queer and behold with my sight. Some will share, others do as they like. Some are just a festa off it here with all them folks some night. Some don't, their heart is like ice, waiting to see you fall. Yes, I'm old, you know. Everyone deserves to earn, so let's see crown us all with success. Oh, you know, firm, and them table bound to turn, y'all. Out on the road with an attitude, yeah. Me not do something, not lose, so tell them go on up my ways. Money's all done up your day. Choosing your way, that won't stay. Want to come to move, I don't choose well.
them. You diss me and I love me include. All the obstacles I the move, can't give the food. Sizzla column Jim the groove, for your summers in the farm. Everyone deserves to earn, so that's the crown and soul with success. All in the farm, and then table on the turn. For your summers in the farm, everyone deserves to earn. Most like crown and soul with success. All in the farm. How you feeling? You know it's Heroes Weekend, October the 19th, Savannah Park. Okay? Hey, where do you go? Don't you need my love, baby? When are you going? Hey, when are you going to come my way? What's the thing, baby, telling you? Hey, I got to stop them from compelling you. Yeah, the death won't stop me from getting you. Give me a try, 'cause I know that things will be great. Being in your mind, don't deny. Through them the fatal, it only create. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna make your life so clear. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna make your life so clear. Hey girl, hey, tell no lies, don't you cry no goodbyes. One love, Jamaica.
I respect, sir.
Bless up, man. Bless up. Thank you, sir. Thanks. All right, so that's him. Sizzla Kalonji live for you. All that is left now is for you to go to Sabina Park, October 19th, for his occasion. Yeah? You don't want to miss that now, do you?
One night, one legend, one concert. October the 19th. Be there.
Aha. So that's it. Our show for this week. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Hey, where do you go? Don't you need my love, baby? When are you going? Hey, when are you going to come my way? What's the thing, baby, telling you? Hey, I got to stop them from compelling you. Yeah, the death won't stop me from getting you. Give me a try, 'cause I know that things will be great. Being in your mind, don't deny. Through them the fatal, it only create. I'm gonna take you there.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.